What is going, guys? It is Jeff here. Today in the video Brawl Stars. And in today's video, I'll be pushing my level 1 Poco up to 500 trophies in Gem Grab, and I believe this map is called Deep Siege. And yeah, it's an okay map. I do like it because Mortis is actually really good on this match, just because throwers are also good, and where throwers are good, Mortis is good. So yeah, I really like Mortis. Mortis, as some of you guys might know, is my favorite brawler. And yeah, so with level 1 Poco, it's pretty trash. It's just a heal. The heal is so less. I believe it only heals like 1,800, which is super less. And I mean, it's definitely noticeable. It's definitely like pretty decent, because I think most of us are all level 1 as well, so it definitely heals like around half of our health, but it's still so less. A max Poco, I believe, heals 2,600, which, yeah, is a whole lot of health. But the lower levels, people actually group up quite a ton, which is really good for Poco, because Poco has such a wide range. So you can actually aim it at 2 players at once, or 3 players, and you can get your supercharge up really fast. In the lower level, sometimes people just, like, in the beginning, they just rush for a gem. So you can actually, a lot of times, in like the first 2 seconds of battle, you can just get your super instantly and be able to heal up your team, which would be so nice, because if you're able to heal up your teammates that fast, like you have a heal ready for them, they're able to win their side like instantly, basically. Because if they have full health, the opponent like has like half health, they're obviously not gonna battle, because you have your teammate has max health, so they're not gonna pick the fight. They're gonna back off and heal, which means you basically instantly get that mid control. And also, this comp that we're playing is just super dominating, with a Nita, Poco, and Barley. So this comp, I guess you can struggle a little against Mortis, even at max level, just because of the fact that Barley obviously struggles a lot against Mortis. Like, it's a hard counter. But Nita, in the beginning, Mortis can actually be a pretty decent counter to Nita. And when Nita doesn't have her bear, Mortis can actually counter Nita pretty well, because Mortis actually 4-shots Nita. So if you just rush right at Nita, you can actually kill her right away as a Mortis, like at least maxed out stats. So that's definitely something to keep in mind of. If you're able to just rush in right away, you can actually take out Nita. So that's why Nita can struggle sometimes. But once Nita gets her bear, Mortis is the one that's struggling, because especially with your star power, Mortis just can't do anything against you. So Mortis will also retreat, and he also can't really do anything against a bear. He will, if he's smart at least, he will want to have his teammate kill the bear for him. So right here, we're got pretty dominating control, 6-1 gems, so we only need 4 gems to win. And yeah, as you can see, we're just controlling reload. They don't have a thrower, which means we have an advantage, because of course they don't have throwers, so it's gonna be super tough for them. As you can see there, I was able to heal up my teammate there, because I saw him low. With Poco, at least for me, the percentage to actually heal or use my super because I'm low on HP, compared to like the times that I heal my teammate because they're low, it's like a 1 to like 100, because I barely ever heal myself. It's mainly just I heal my teammates with my super, because if you're able to keep your teammates alive, a lot of times you might not even take any damage at all. It's just because your teammates will be the one that's backing off the opponents, to where you might not even be in combat that much. So as you can see, I have my heal ready, and I never auto aim my heal unless like they're right beside me, because if you auto aim your heal, you might actually heal the wrong player, and you might just heal like one of your teammates who's like max HP, and then the other teammate who has like 200 HP is like, why didn't you heal me? So you don't always want to auto aim your heal, just because of that matter. But if they're like both really close to you, then yeah, you can auto aim it. And yeah, as you can see here, so a lot of times with Poco, what I'll do at the end of it, I won't instantly back off. I actually stay up a little bit more to get my super, and then I'll back off, just because if I have my super and we're in countdown, if I get low at any time, I can just use that heal back up, and yeah, we won't actually, they won't be able to kill me, just because I have my heal ready. And just really good to have in case you get low in health. So as you can see here, we actually switched Barley for Dynamite, which Dynamite is definitely a much higher skill cap, and he does struggle a lot more against Mortis, but he is super strong, since he does so much damage. As you can see here, I have my super already, so if one of my teammates gets low, I will heal them. And as you can see, the Mortis was actually behind the bush, and since I saw that the Mortis was on the Dynamite side, I tried to lean towards the side more just to protect them. And you can actually see that Nita actually switched sides against with the Dynamite. Well, we weren't on voice chat, so that wasn't really the best like coordination, because Dynamite didn't switch sides at the same time. So they kind of just both went on the same time, and that's actually, you may think that's good, but it's actually kind of bad against Mortis, because if Mortis is able to dash and hit both players, he can actually charge up his super really fast and actually heal up a lot of times to full HP. So that is something to be aware of, to not always stick together, at least not that closely together, to where Mortis can actually hit both players. So as you can see, we're like pushing them really back, and you don't always want to do this, but if you are confident with your like dodging skills, you can always do it. And as long as they don't have a Gene or Terra super, you're completely fine. And also you have to make sure that your teammates are also pushing them back, because if you're going alone inside your opponent's base, it's not good, because if you die without your teammates there, you're gonna, well, obviously just lose the game. So you always want to do that if you have your teammates with you, or your opponents are pretty low on HP. And also really key thing to remember is you need to keep in mind if your teammates or your opponents are actually dead or not, because if you run into your opponent's spawn and the opponent just respawn, well, obviously they're gonna start shooting you, and you might just die right away and lose all your gems. So you have to keep in mind if your opponents are dead or not. And also you don't want to get sandwiched, like one of your opponents in their spawn and one coming from the mid and just sandwiching you. You can't do anything, you lose all your gems. So you have to be really careful with some of these things. But right there, we were just dominating, just pushing them so far back that I just decided to go super aggro. Okay, so now this match, they got Pam and Brock, and right there I tried to use my super. I saw that my teammate Nita wasn't that low on HP, so I didn't heal, which I probably should have. But I just thought that the Brock would actually focus on Nita instead of me, so I got taken out there, but that's completely fine. I got the heal. That was a good heal, healing the dynamite, basically the full health. And now we're kind of tied in gems. We do have the mid control, and I was able to, as you can see here, just aim and just hit all three of them at once, which means I get my super like instantly. So now I have my super again, and just have it ready for my teammates when they need it. And yeah, it's just a lot of times you'll see that if my teammates are actually low on HP, I don't heal them right away. And the reason for that is, if let's say the opponents on their side is dead, well, obviously they're not gonna do anything. They don't really need to be attacking, so they have that time to heal up. So I'm not gonna waste my super if they're already healing up. You know, obviously I want to save it to a time where it's more like precious, like where they're actually in battle, because if they're not in battle and I'm healing them, there's no point of it. So as you can see there, I healed them up healed up Nita because the Brock was there, and Brock was, you know, he was fighting the Brock, so I decided healing him up. And why I didn't heal the Mike up over there was because obviously he wasn't in battle. Like, he killed the player on his side, so he was able to, you know, chill out, heal up a little. And like I said before I can actually run back into my spawn, I try to get my super, but they kind of all died, so I wasn't able to actually get my super, which is completely fine because we already won. And yeah, we're gonna pick up another victory. So we're only 2 games now. No, we're actually 1 game off 500 trophies on Poco, and we're able to level up as well. So definitely really nice. Okay, jumping into the last match, and they actually have a pretty decent comp with Nita, Poco, and Shelly. Shelly is not really that great on this map unless we have a Mortis, which we don't. So we actually have a in my opinion, better counter, just because, yeah, Nita counters Shelly, and our Dynamite can counter both Shelly and Nita. Our Nita actually got taken out just because he got triple teamed, which is definitely not the best, and this is not a good spot for us at all. I was actually able to survive that, and I got my heal, and now I'm ready to heal my Nita, but he kind of ran away from it, so that's completely fine. I healed myself, so you know, I got value. I didn't completely waste it. So now they actually have an advantage, and right here is super crucial. If I died there, definitely not be good, because yeah, they would be winning by a whole lot. But now I basically have my super again. I wanted to heal. As you can see, I didn't heal instantly, or I didn't order to heal, just because, yeah, you have to kind of look at the situation to see if it's worth it. Because a lot of times what I see people do is that they heal too late and they heal nothing. They're at full health, and you just basically wasted your entire super because you're at full health and you don't need to heal. So yeah, just basically waste. So it's definitely not good. Right there, really good super, was able to hit both my teammates with the heal, and yeah, I'm almost back to another heal. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just having this bear chasing me. The reason I'm not actually going for it is because Poco does so less damage and has such low hitting speed. It's just, there's no point of going for the bear. You're just gonna take so long to take care of it. So, and it's also much better because if you're able to hit your opponents more and get that heal up, it's so much better for your teammates. So that's why I basically never go for the bear. I might hit once or twice every now and then, but I won't spend all my attacks on it. I will prioritize my attacks on the opponents so I can get my heal for my teammates. So now, as you can see, we have a really good lead. They're not going to be able to come back. And again, I got my heal ready in case my teammates need it, but since it's the end, I would just save it to myself basically. And yeah, so it doesn't look like we're gonna, you know, die or anything, so we're gonna pick up a victory here on the 500 trophy level 1 Poco. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on this level 1 challenge, and yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.